kills for E United, shooting down onto Pecadores. Voxic will quickly go down to Profi, and I don't know what Pecadores' game plan is here, but they have a little ridgeline to work with, but they're not in the zone, and it looks like they're just feeding Frenzy now for Cloud9 potentially.
Yeah, they're using a lot of smokes, and they're actually sending some shots towards the UAZ, but K-Mine trying to use the M24. It's not gonna hit.
Shooting through the smoke is both teams right now. Just trying to find any line.
Okay.
Oh, well, he got
All
a headshot, but on the wrong team, unfortunately, as he executes H-Win, and that's going to slow him down a little bit. And now that UAZ might go up, they have to know that, and they're going to back away out of harm's range, as Simplicity is going to take down D-Master from distance. And this is now Profi coming up to say, no more you. And there goes Pecadores. Couple of kills going to Cloud9.
Dude, that's a good old Shift W in action right there. Profi just pushing up.
Going for it. I like it. Now Simplicity has got a lot more room to work with. Profi is now taking what loot he can. Meds, grenades, whatever is going to be useful, as he's shooting towards Simplicity, who hasn't had to do too much. We'll see if they get the advantage again. No, they will lose their compound advantage to C9. It's essentially a 4v3 with Pistola Time playing the X Factor.
So I love that Profi is out on this side angle, even just leave him out in the blue just to give the extra help. But unfortunately, all this tree cover does limit the engagements that he can take. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see... Oh, well,
I meant to say 4v4, but we're going to join in with Cloud9.
I'm going to play on you guys.
We can go hurry up towards Wizard, though.
Can I play the Dacia? Can I bring the Dacia with me?
I need the
Can you
ridge
guys
up here.
pick up, because I
Okay, I'm covering.
Yeah, man.
I got you,
I'm arresting the guy in the prior.
I'm moving in.
I have to.
There's two of them right side circle.
Yeah,
by the way.
they're shooting me. They're shooting me.
I have no
I
eyes.
think Solo might be Wizard. Solo might be Wizard.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah,
smoke for Profi? He's gonna get.
I have no
there.
smokes. I have no smokes. This Dacia is not being used.
I'm okay.
properly.
I'm okay.
Watch out.
I have a lot of
Main
smoke.
focus is the Solo above me, by the way.
Yeah, well, I also need to cover for Profi.
We should kill some.
They're blue. They're blue. Right outside the compound.
I
One's
see
on
them
the rock.
smoking. I see them smoking. It could be two teams as well, by the
He's
way.
smoking Wizard. He has to jump
can you
out in a
guys shoot
second
them?
to watch Wizard.
That's all you. That's all you.
I got you,
watch that.
Ken.
I'm covering for
I can't
Profi.
see actually.
I got your right side circle, Profi.
He's outside.
Knocked one.
Nice, nice.
One of Sim's hit.
Solo's at the tree in front of me.
Simplicity on the rock, 130.
Nice.
They're
Simplicity's in
lit, guys. They're
trouble.
running downhill.
Yeah,
130.
I'm pushing towards them. I'm pushing towards
They're
them. And
running
I'm
downhill.
gonna isolate Sim, and I'm gonna kill the Solo with K.
I have an angle on the right side.
I'm isolating Sim, and I'm killing the Solo.
I got one through
the right
smoke.
side of the smoke.
Two up.
Where about the Solo? Where about
I
the
got
Solo?
one smoke southeast.
Knock one more.
Wow.
Nice.
Push it
Where's
out,
the
push it
Solo?
out.
Play
Solo's
slow,
in
guys,
smoke.
slow down.
Still
Yeah.
smoke on me.
Reset comms. Me and Profi have Sim. You guys just watch the Solo.
What are you shooting at? Smoke?
Yeah, I'm
just
spamming
shooting
smoke.
He's not at the trees. He's still in the smoke.
Yeah, he's in the smoke. He's about
I'll
to
be
be.
in
They're
it.
resin. I think they're
Yeah.
resin lobes in that smoke.
Yeah, I see him. Oh, I just whipped everything.
Nice.
Got him.
Nice,
Solo.
nice. He's in the dip 30. He went down to
Get
the
him.
dip 30 on my marker here. He's on green. He's on green. On
Don't give
green.
him a kill point.
I'm not.
got him.
Nice.
Good
Wow,
shit, dude.
another victory.
Yeah.
Cloud9 coming in and securing it at the late game there. A clinical destruction of Simplicity at the end game. Maybe didn't leave themselves enough time to get into the zone. Their utility went down, but Simplicity unable to get anything going coming out of their compound.
I don't know how clean the line of sights from Simplicity's compound were towards the dip that Cloud9 grabbed, that K-Mine was at initially with the UEZ and the rock. There was a lot of tree cover there, and so if Simplicity wanted to deal heavier damage to Cloud9, they needed to have done it before they moved out of the compound, but they were perhaps too distracted by Tempo Storm, Envy to the south, United to the north, and Cloud9 in that position, I'm going to say it was a pretty easy end for them.
Absolutely. I mean, when Simplicity comes down, they had their time management a little bit backwards. They had the zone at their back before their utility even went down. And that just doesn't give you any time to get into cover. And they couldn't get past the tree line. So for Simplicity, I think they might have wondered, is Cloud9 going to retain that compound a little longer? Regardless, Cloud9 runs a total clinic of how to defend in the late game, and they obliterate Simplicity. And then it was just, I believe it was Pistola Time, the last man standing for United.
There was some player from United,
One of them.
but no, just also just looking at the power that each individual on Cloud9 has. There was the call out for smokes to help Profi, to which he said, "No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I can work my magic here, and even if I die, I can at least get something for you guys." And that's exactly what happened. In fact, he did so much that he was even able to make his way into the end circle. But even if he only got one down on that initial DMR fire against Simplicity, that would have been enough for Cloud9 to take it anyway.
Well, there was no hope. I mean, Cherry was looking back at Profi, who just went 5 shots in the face and then another 5 to flush him out. So that's the Cloud9 that I think if we continue to see, we'll see them back in the top 3, no problem. That was a very nice game from them. They were able to rotate north and south, clean up kills, but man, Pecadores, again, finding themselves in a top 5 situation, but just looking like they just didn't have a rudder and they had no idea how to approach that compound.
Yeah, it's almost like a worse example of what you're talking about Simplicity. You need to think about and start activating ways to advance into the game before you're forced to advance in the game. And it feels like just this entire weekend, last weekend, Pecadores seemed to really be struggling, trying to find ways to... They had those fights against Envy, granted, in the very beginning of the phase, but now what are you doing?
Right. Well, they got to change it up regardless. We've got, I believe, Profi standing by with Rachel, who's closing us out.
True story, guys. I'm down here with Profi. First of all, congratulations on the last round of that match. That was amazing. You took out how many players there? 5, 6?
6 kills for myself. Yeah.
Nice job. How does that feel?
It's pretty good. We definitely needed like a last game at least to stay on the top 5, top 8. So yeah, it was good.
All right, well, everyone wants to stay in the top of the leaderboard. Everyone wants to do well in each of these matches, but let's talk about exactly what Cloud9 needs to do to succeed. We saw a lot of great games out of you guys last phase. We saw some strong setups from you, but from your perspective, you haven't quite been able to get the positioning you want in the circles.
Yeah, we played about 16 games, and this is like the only game where we actually got gifted. And at that point in the time, we're just like, all right, like the circle is gonna go away anyway. So let's just go on foot and get as much kills as we want, because we'll never get the circle. And finally, the time that we did not go for circle plays, we got gifted. So it was pretty good.
Well, talk to me a little bit about your aggression as far as team-wide aggression right now. Cloud9's been pretty typically aggro, but you guys seem to have cooled off a little bit here. Are you trying to be aggressive and it's not paying off, or have you taken a different approach?
We've got aggressive before, but like every time we tried to, like multiple teams are like on both sides on us. And also on that last game, I got aggressive because I think K-Mine headshot win with a sniper. And so I just went up to push the team closest to us because they were the closest threat, pretty much.
Well, that gives me a quick opportunity to ask about Win, how he's fitting in on the team, how you guys haven't enveloped him.
He's new to the team, so like he'll take some time to adjust, but I think he's doing well.
All right, and I just want to give you an opportunity here to shout out anyone you want in the crowd. I hear that loud cheer section behind me every time.
Shout out to our management. They're always here to support, and also to all our sponsors and to my girlfriend that's watching.
Well, thank you so much, Profi. Congratulations to Cloud9 in that last match. Let's go up to the analyst to break it all down.
Thank you very much, Rachel and Profi. Let's break it down. Let's talk about what we've seen. And I think as the day ends, the story is sort of the top 5 coming in.